InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
Let me tell you a story. Our story blooms over 2 decades ago in a humble university dorm room where the weight of the dark put a strain on our hands, a stain on the sheet where we mapped out our plans. But innovation lit our eyes with a fire to blaze the trail, to change Africa, one solution, one transaction at a time. Our ears listened to the chimes, the buzzing tune of bright ideas. We stretched out our hands, and remember what we did? We flipped the switch. We flipped the switch. It was no ordinary motion. It was to herald a new notion. It is a champion's charge, your invitation to stand on our shoulders. It is your time for elevation. So go ahead, flip that switch, build that business, scale that hitch. Africa's future is waiting on us, and what looks like the sky is only the dew. We are on the brink of something new, because at IntersWitch, we never stop. So you don't stop.
My name is Adishion Kelvin Oyeleke from Fikari Comprehensive College, Osun State.
My name is Akueliera. I'm from Heritage Private School, Ogun State.
My name is Otana Gumbiade from Obafemi Awolowo University International School, Osun State.
My name is Akuji Alilu and I'm from Beyond Comprehensive College, Lagos State.
My name is Aligo Esther and I'm from Matamabli Secondary School, Umoji, Anambra State.
My name is Oluwatobiloba Akeshola. I'm from Gudiatumo International College, Aigidi Akoko, Ondo State.
My name is Ajibola Promise from the Ambassadors College, Ota, Ogun State.
In the words of Stephen Case, you shouldn't focus on why you cannot do something. Rather, focus on why perhaps you can. Be the exception. Today, I have another set of brilliant super SPAKs that are ready to do everything in their power to secure the available spots at the semi-finals. Welcome to another preliminary episode of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 5.0. Proudly brought to you by IntersWitch. Never stop. It's season 5 of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 5.0. The winner of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria Season 5 will get 7.5 million naira, which covers for a 5-year university scholarship, inclusive of monthly stipends, a brand new laptop, and most importantly, the bragging rights as Nigeria's best STEM student. The second place winner will get 4 million naira, which covers for a 3-year university scholarship, inclusive of monthly stipends and a brand new laptop. While the third place winner will get 1 million naira, which covers for 1 year full university scholarship. It is very customary for us to celebrate a scientist that has achieved an incredible milestone in his or her chosen field of career. It is time to unveil our SPAK Hero of the Week.
This is a story of we rise by lifting others. Abisoye Ajayi Akifolarin is the founder of Pearls Africa, an agency that imparts underprivileged Nigerian girls with a good chance to rise out of penury by teaching them basic IT skills and computer programming through our brainchild, Pearls Africa. It was not always rosy for Abisoye. She lost a mother at age 3 and left him at the age of 15. Our quest to have a tertiary education was a struggle. Education, according to her, was the only way to amplify our voice. Within the space of time she was in between schools, she volunteered with an IT audit firm. Thereafter, she became an intern, then proceeded to become an associate consultant, delivering courses on ICT and auditing to top executives in the financial, telecommunications, and oil and gas sector without a university degree. Today, she is a graduate of the University of Lagos and an experienced female programmer. She is the recipient of the 2018 CNN Heroes Award for her accomplishments. Super SPAKs. Heroes do exist. They don't just always wear a cape.
Abisoye Ajayi Akinfolari truly inspires us all. Truly, not all heroes wear capes. Super SPAKs, how you feeling? I hope you feel inspired by this amazing woman. Abiodun, does anybody inspire you in your family?
Yes,
Who is that?
my brother.
Why?
Because firstly, he's the only scientist in my family, and he's academically smart and he's everything. That's just inspiring me a lot.
All right, I'm pretty sure that he's watching right now, and I really wish you all the best.
Thank
Super
you.
SPAKs, congratulations, you've made it this far. Well done. InterswitchSPAK is played in 2 levels, Foundation and Advanced. In the Foundation round, each of you will have equal chances to attempt 16 general science questions within a 15-second window. Marks will be awarded based on individual accuracy and speed. So, for questions in this round, the first 5 Super SPAKs to get the correct answer will earn a maximum of 10 points, while others with the correct answer to the same question will earn 5 points. All right? Please make sure you impute your answer within the 15 seconds window. Do we understand?
Yes, here.
Are we ready for the foundation round?
Yes, here.
My Super SPAKs are ready. I am ready. I hope you are. Here comes foundation round question 1. When a cell is charged by an electric source, the terminal potential difference is A, less than the EMF of the cell, B, 0, C, equal to the EMF of the cell, D, greater than the EMF of the cell. Super SPAKs, I know you're all tensed, but take a deep breath and you do better in the next question. Question 2, the SI unit of pressure is what? A, millimeter mercury, B, torr, C, Pascal, D, atmosphere. The SI unit of pressure is what? The correct option is C. Question 3. What is the part labeled II in the diagram below? A, neck, B, postbellum, C, proglottids, D, sucker. What is the part labeled II in the diagram below? Well done, Super SPAKs. Question 4. Simplify 1.44 times 10 raised to the power 4 divided by 1.2 times 10 raised to the power 2. Is it 12 times 10 raised to the power 2, 12 times 10 raised to the power 1, 12 times 10 raised to the power minus 1, 12 times 10 raised to the power minus 4. Simplify 1.44 times 10 raised to the power 4 divided by 1.2 times 10 raised to the power 2. Question 5. What does Z represent in the table above? A, carbon, B, ozone, C, fluorine, D, nitrogen. What does Z represent in the table above? As you know, nitrogen is the most abundant gas in the atmosphere. So D is absolutely correct. Question 6. The phenomenon of summer sleep by animals is called A, hibernation, B, laziness, C, estivation, D, lethargy. The phenomenon of summer sleep by animals is called, correct option is C, estivation. Well done, Super SPAKs. Question 7. Simplify 2.2 raised to the power 2 minus 0.8 raised to the power 2. A, 3, B, 1.4, C, 1.96, D, 4.2. Simplify 2.2 raised to the power 2 minus 0.8 raised to the power 2. Promise, what was your answer?
4.2 D.
How did you get there?
I did difference of 2 squares. When you add the numbers, then you subtract and multiply your result.
Well, you were absolutely correct. Well done. Question 8. Identify the image above. A, battery, B, cell, C, transformer, D, transistor. Identify the image above. Well done, Super SPAKs. This is InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 5.0. It is now time for our home quiz. 10 smart viewers will win 10,000 Naira each by simply answering our home quiz correctly. Please note that this is only open to Quick Teller subscribers. So if you do not have a Quick Teller account, just download it and register your account. You can start winning. That's simple. Here comes your home quiz question.
The following are shadow created by light source after impinging on an opaque object except A. Umbra, B. Penumbra, C. Atombra, D. Light.
Let me tell you a story. Our story blooms over 2 decades ago in a humble university dorm room where the weight of the dark put a strain on our hands, a stain on the sheet where we mapped out our plans, but innovation lit our eyes with a fire to blaze the trail, to change Africa, one solution, one transaction at a time. Our ears listened to the chimes, the buzzing tune of bright ideas. We stretched out our hands, and remember what we did? We flipped the switch. We flipped the switch. It was no ordinary motion. It was to herald a new notion. It is the champion's charge, your invitation to stand on our shoulders. It is your time for elevation. So go ahead, flip that switch, build that business, scale that hitch. Africa's future is waiting on us, and what looks like the sky is only the dew. We are on the brink of something new, because at Interswitch, we never stop. So you don't stop.
Welcome back to another preliminary episode of InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 5.0. Proudly switched on by IntersWitch. Never stop. Super Sparks, how are you feeling so far? Elora, tell me, what do you want to study in school?
I want to study engineering.
Why is that?
Because my best subjects are physics and further mathematics, and also because my father is also an engineer and he also inspires me.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Like I said earlier, family means so much to us, and I'm sure your father is very proud watching you right now. And here comes question number 9. What type of bond is present in the molecule of hydrogen chloride? A. Ionic bond. B. Hydrogen bond. C. Polar covalent bond. D. Coordinate bond. What type of bond is present in the molecule of hydrogen chloride? Our super sparks have answered. Here comes the next question. Question 10. What do eukaryotic cells have that prokaryotic cells do not? A. Nucleus. B. DNA. C. Cytoplasm. D. Ribosomes. What do eukaryotic cells have that prokaryotic cells do not? A. Nucleus is the right answer. Well done. Question 11. What is the value of the internal resistance of an ideal cell? A. 0.5 ohms. B. 1 ohm. C. 0. D. Infinite. What is the value of the internal resistance of an ideal cell? Correct option is C. 0. Question 12. In base 10, the number 1111 base 2 equals A. 4. B. 15. C. 45. D. 11. In base 10, the number 1111 base 2 equals... Correct option is B. 15. Question 13. The internal resistance of a cell depends on the following except A. The concentration of the electrolyte. B. Area of the electrodes. C. EMF of the cell. D. Distance between the electrode. The correct answer is C. EMF of the cell. Question 14. Find the value of x in the figure if C is the center of the circle. A. 155 degrees. B. 70 degrees. C. 100 degrees. D. 130 degrees. Correct answer is D. 130 degrees. We're now 2 questions away from the foundation round. Here comes question 15. Which of the following is an autotroph? A. Butterfly. B. Mushroom. C. Arthropods. D. Euglena. Which of the following is an autotroph? The answer is Euglena. Well done. Here comes the final question in the foundation round. Question 16. At the same pressure and temperature, different gases have the same what? A, molecular weight, B, molar mass, C, density, D, number of molecules. At the same pressure and temperature, different gases have the same what? Who can state the Avogadro's law?
Can I sing it?
Yeah.
Avogadro's law ló sọ wípé equal volumes of all the gases contains the same number of molecules at a constant pressure and temperature.
The correct answer is number of molecules. So far, so good. Our 9 brilliant Super Sparks have attempted all 16 questions in the foundation round, but I need only 5 of them to move on to the advanced level. The big question is, with all of the efforts they've put in, was it enough? Were the scores enough to take them to the next level? We'll find out. Moving on to the advanced round, with 115 points and an average response time of 6.7 seconds is, I'm pretty sure he made a promise to his parents. Promise! With 110 points and an average response time of 6.3, Otana joins him. Also, with a total of 90 points and an average response time of 9.8 seconds is Kelvin. Esther is right behind him with 10.8 seconds average response time and a total of 70 points. And finally, we have Toby with 65 points and an average response time of 6.4 seconds. To the rest of our Super Sparks, we thank you so much for coming on to this competition. Just go ye into the world and keep sparking. A round of applause for them. It is now time for our home quiz. 10 smart viewers will win 10,000 Naira each by simply answering our home quiz correctly. Please note that this is only open to Quick Teller subscribers. So if you do not have a Quick Teller account, just download it and register your account. You can start winning. That's simple. Here comes your home quiz question.
The following are shadow created by light source after impinging on an opaque object except A. Umbra, B. Penumbra, C. Atombra, D. Light.
Let me tell you a story. Our story blooms over 2 decades ago in a humble university dorm room where the weight of the dark put a strain on our hands, a stain on the sheet where we mapped out our plans. But innovation lit our eyes with a fire to blaze the trail, to change Africa, one solution, one transaction at a time. Our ears listened to the chimes, the buzzing tune of bright ideas. We stretched out our hands, and remember what we did? We flipped the switch. We flipped the switch. It was no ordinary motion. It was to herald a new notion. It is a champion's charge, your invitation to stand on our shoulders. It is your time for elevation. So go ahead, flip that switch, build that business, scale that hitch. Africa's future is waiting on us, and what looks like the sky is only the dew. We are on the brink of something new, because at IntersWitch, we never stop. So you don't stop.
Welcome to the advanced round. Here, each of you have the opportunity to select your preferred subject area. You will take turns to select from 5 subject areas from where we'll pull 15 questions specifically for you. After the turn, you have exactly 45 seconds to attempt all your questions. Now, if you do not know the answer to a particular question, you can say pass and I move on to the next question and I'll get back to it, provided it is still within your 45 seconds. Do we understand?
Yes, you're right.
Please note that your scores in the foundation round do not count here. Super Sparks, if you're ready, we will take a turn. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
To determine the order of play, we'll have to solve a puzzle. The fastest person to solve a puzzle will have the opportunity to pick their preferred subject area. And here comes your ticket on puzzle. Match the following compounds with the types of bonds present in them. The compounds are sodium chloride, carbon tetrachloride, water, ammonium ion. Then the type of bonds are, Promise is first to solve it. The bonds are hydrogen bond, dative bond. Otana is right next. Toby is right next. We're waiting on Kelvin and Esther. Just move the items up and down to solve the puzzle. And there we have our order of play. Promise, are you ready to spark?
My name is Ajibola Promise, and I'm ready to spark.
Now is your time to spark. How many electrons do alkali earth metals
2.
use? What is the highest oxidation number of halogens?
7.
In a solution, the host substance is what?
Pass.
What is the basicity of CH3C?
1.
What is the liquid product?
Ammonium alcohol.
How many moles are in 14 grams of nitrogen gas?
4.
What force will produce an extension of 0.2 meter in a wire of elastic constant 25 meter?
5 Newton.
What is the unit of
Meter.
What is 3 degrees Celsius?
276.
The mean of 2, 4, 3, and 1 is?
2.5.
The 7th term of the AP minus 4 minus 2, 0.
Pass.
The 13th term of the sequence 4, 7, 10.
Pass.
Otana?
Yes, Hero.
Are you ready to spark?
My name is Otana Agubiade, and I am ready to spark.
Now is your time to spark. The state of the system in which the concentration of the reactant compounds containing only carbon and hydrogen.
Hydrocarbons.
How many electrons does fluorine need to
1.
complete permanent structures needed for a cell's function? What is the site for protein synthesis?
Ribosome.
Which cell has the highest?
Red blood cells.
Determine the percentage error of a 50 centimeter bar measured as 49. What is the HTF of
12?
24? The prime factor of 330 are?
311. 5 and
A collection of light rays is called?
Beam. Beam.
What phenomenon makes a rod to appear bent when partly immersed in water?
Diffraction.
The wheel of a moving car undergoes what type of motion? That's your last question.
Translational.
Toby Loba, are you ready to spark?
My name is Toby Loba and I'm ready to spark.
Well, now is your time to spark. Secretion of milk from the mammary gland is mediated by which hormone?
Skip.
The ability of a living organism to produce offspring is
Reproduction.
The exoskeleton of an anthropod.
Shitting.
What does trichomonas? The study of tissues is termed?
Skip.
What term defines cold-blooded animals?
Skip.
What mode of heat transfer?
Convection.
What charge is on a body that gains electron?
Negative.
Ohmmeter is used for measuring what?
Volt.
What is 5 over 6p minus 3 over 4p in a single? What is log 1 base 10?
Minus 1.
Evaluate log 0.04 base 5.
Skip.
What is the currency of Denmark? That's the last question. Kelvin,
So,
are you ready to spark?
my name is Adishio Kelvin. I'm ready to spark.
Well, now is your time to spark. Two parents each have a genotype AA. What fraction of their offsprings will be heterozygous?
2:2.
Organisms that live within or on another organism and cause the host organism harm are called?
Parasites.
The seminal fluid and the sperm are components of what?
Acrosome.
What separation technique can be used to separate the mixture?
Skip.
The positively charged ion is called?
Anion.
What is the color of phenolphthalein in dilute HNO3?
Colorless.
The formula for the area of a sphere is?
4/3 pi r square. Skip.
If 72 naira is shared in the ratio 3:4:5, what is the smallest share?
13 naira.
Esther, are you ready to spark?
My name is Aligwe Esther, and I'm ready to spark.
Well, now is your time to spark. The organ through which the fetus obtains nourishment from the mother is called?
Pass.
Which instrument is used for measuring relative humidity?
Hydrometer.
The eggs laid by lice are called?
Maggots.
How many orbits are in 2p?
1.
To which group does elements with 20 electrons belong?
Pass.
The color of methyl orange in acidic medium is?
Pink.
What is the unit of upthrust?
Pass.
A round of applause for Esther. SuperSPAKs, well done. You've done your best in the advanced level. But remember, like I told you earlier, only 3 of you will advance to the semi-final stage of this competition. Moving on to the semi-final stage of this competition with a total of 160 points is Promise. Joining Promise with 140 points is Otana. Tobiloba, how would you rate your performance, if you are to be honest with yourself?
Well, I didn't do as expected as I wanted to, but I know that if I'm given another chance, I'll make it up.
Well, I really do hope you will make it up at the semi-final stage because you're through. Congratulations. To Esther and Promise, thank you so very much, but sadly, this is where your SPAK journey ends. But please go out there and continue to SPAK. Well done. And there you have it. Promise, Otana, and Tobiloba are through to the semi-final stage of this competition. What an exhilarating episode this has been. Remember to follow the conversation on all our social media platforms at InterswitchSPAK. A big thank you to our sponsor, IntersWitch. Remember, never stop. Okay. My name is Hero Daniels. Until I catch you next week, same time, same station, just make sure that whatever you do in life, be good at it. Have a nice day.
InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.